Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mindfulness Monday. I'm just popping on a little bit earlier just to make sure that everything was working and set up. So I encourage you to find a comfortable position where you can sit, lay, or stand, maybe standing leaning up against something, so that you can be ready for when we start in a couple of seconds. So just get yourself comfortable. Let go of any distractions, put your phone onto silent mode. And then today's session, we're going to do some real presence work. So, some work around getting really present and in the moment. So, we'll start with our short grounding, which just brings us right here, away from anything else you've been doing today. And then we'll do a breath and body meditation. We're going to do some awareness of sounds around us. And then just an open awareness, just feeling the things that are coming and going, the things that our mind is attaching to inside our thoughts, inside our environment. Okay, so to start with, just get yourself comfortable in whatever position you want to be in. Sit yourself down, stand up, lay down. Let your eyes close if that feels comfortable for you. If it's not comfortable to close your eyes, if you want more safety, you can just keep your eyes open, but just have a downward, unfocused gaze. So the eyes provide a lot of input into the brain. So when we can close the eyes, it can just help us touch in and feel in a lot deeper. So you're trying not to focus on the room that you're in. So if your eyes are open, just let them be hazy, let them be unfocused. And then just be aware of the fact that you're breathing. So just notice a couple of deep breaths as they come in and as they come out, and just allow them to be exactly as they are right now. And just be aware of the quality of your breathing. So if you had to put a word to how you're breathing, how would you describe it? And as you continue to have that awareness of your breathing, now come to feel the contact of your body on the surface that you're on. You might notice your feet pressing down into the ground, your legs or bottom on the chair. Feeling that length through your spine. You might feel the back of your body, your back on the back of the chair. And just really feel yourself settling down, just sinking down into the ground and feeling fully supported. Maybe name what you've been doing this morning. And then feel a stillness. So letting go of anything that's come before this session, any stresses, any tasks, any things on your mind. Just drawing a line under that and really touching into this present moment. Feeling the aliveness of your body. Being grateful for each breath. Feeling grateful for the support of the earth. Take a couple more breaths. And then we're going to transition into our breathing and body awareness meditation. So if you want to change positions, then you can do. If you want to take a little bit of movement, if your body's telling you to stretch, then have a wriggle. And I encourage you to do whatever feels good for you right now. And it might be something different than what you've done before. So you don't have to sit and meditate with your legs crossed. You can stand, you can lean against the wall, you can just walk slowly around the room that you're in, or you can lay down. If you're feeling sleepy, we encourage a more active position and more upright. If you're feeling very agitated, sometimes moving can be quite good because it just works with that energy a bit better. But think about what you need right now and find that posture. So, finding that comfortable position, keeping your spine nice and upright, finding a relaxation within your body so you're alert, but you're soft, you're relaxed through your muscles. And then just tuning in to the rhythm of your breathing. Notice your breath as it comes in. Notice your breath as it goes out. And just touch into where is the most comfortable place for you to put your attention when you breathe. You might feel it in the mouth and nose, in the chest, the belly. Might be sensations on your lips as the air moves in and out. Or it might be just a greater sense of movement in your body as you breathe. And however it feels best for you to find your attention on your breath, that's perfect. Just find that place where you can rest your attention comfortably and follow each breath, feel each breath, notice. That breath bringing you back to awareness, bringing you back to this moment. It might be helpful to take a couple of slightly deeper breaths. So maybe 3, a little bit longer on the inhale, a little bit longer on the exhale. And really feel that relaxation, a softening in your body with every exhale. And then just allowing your breathing to become natural and allowing it as it is. Keeping your full attention on your breathing. And you might notice your mind drifting off into thoughts, into planning, into thinking. And just greet that with kindness and bring your awareness back to your breathing as soon as you notice. You might name the thought you've been lost in, the place that you've gone to, and then just let that thought float away like a cloud in the sky. Bring your awareness to your breathing, coming back to the present moment, and quietening the mind. No matter what we do, the thoughts will arise. But just try and touch into those moments between them, those spacious moments. Those settled moments. And the more we practice, the bigger those moments get. Noticing your breathing and noticing any judgments that might be arising. Meet your mind wanderings with kindness, not judgment. Now allow that awareness of your breath to fall into the background and start to feel into your body. Bringing your attention to your shoulders. And if you're holding any tension in your shoulders, just trying to relax. Let your arms be soft and heavy. And let your awareness come down into your hands. Feel your hands from the inside out. And maybe name the sensations you're feeling in your hands. So there might be vibration or pulsing, throbbing, tingling. Just staying with those sensations for a few breaths. Feeling the aliveness of your hands. Feel down the front of your body, your chest, and soften your belly. And feel down your back. Feel into your hips, pelvis. and all the way down your legs, letting your attention come into the soles of your feet. Feel your feet. Notice the sensations of your feet from the inside out. It might be throbbing, pulsing. There might be little sensation, and that's fine too. Just try and keep your attention there. Keeping your attention down in your feet. And then just bringing your awareness back to feel your body as a whole. Notice the breathing, notice the sensation. And just stay with your awareness on your body and breath for a few moments. And then as you are ready, you can start to bring your awareness back into the room around you. So you can wriggle into your hands and feet. Maybe bring a little bit of movement, any stretching that feels necessary. You can bring your awareness back into the room around you, or you can keep your eyes closed and your attention inwards. And then if you want to move positions, you can do. And then move into our next meditation, which will be the awareness of sound. So if you wanted to change position, hopefully you're comfortable in your new position. And you can soften your eyes again. Close your eyes, lower your gaze, notice your breath. Bring your attention inwards. And I'll just share a short story. Mind like the ocean. Have you ever tried to swim out into the ocean when multiple sets of large waves are breaking onto the beach, one after the other after the other? With each bit of progress you make, a wave pushes you back. And you can quickly become exhausted fighting the waves. But the waves are not the same thing as the ocean. Caught up in the energy of the waves and our desire for a swim, we can forget that the ocean is spacious and vast. It can be helpful to duck under the waves as they come. In that way, we can make progress without getting caught up in each individual wave. Never forget that even during a hurricane, the ocean is miles out and miles deep. And underneath the power of what's happening on the surface, there can be stillness and calm. So when your own life seems filled with a storm, it might be the big waves of thought coming in one after the other. It might be circumstances around you coming in and you feel They're beating you one and the other. Try to remember that you are the ocean and not the waves. Your awareness is spacious and vast. Under the surface, you can find stillness. Try and come beneath the waves and feel the expansiveness of the ocean. And with that in mind, settling your body, sitting still, letting your thoughts pass on through your mind. Feel your breath and feel the pauses between the breaths. Between the in and the out, there's a space. Between the out and the in, there's a space. A moment of pause, a moment of quiet. So feeling fully connected with your body and your breath. We're now going to turn our attention outwards into the environment around us. So I just want you to notice any sounds that you can hear. And they might be near or they might be far. Just allowing your mind to tune into that sense of hearing, naming the things, traffic, clock, computer, voices, drilling, music. Just give you a moment in quiet to really sense in to the sounds around you. You might notice the quality of your attention. So, do you hear a sound and want to focus on it? Or is your mind flitting, looking from sound to sound? You might notice the spaces in between the sounds, if there's an intermittent sound. There might be very few sounds, or there might be many. Are you bringing any judgment to the sounds around you? Maybe bringing into your awareness how your mind responds to those sounds. Some seem pleasant and others unpleasant. Are they neutral? So just playing with that, the judgment of sounds, the pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral for a moment. And then notice if your mind wanders. And just bring it back with kindness to the rhythm of your breathing, to the sounds. Sense of your body and breath in the foreground and the sounds all around you. Noticing those judgments on sounds and just trying as you can to just allow it to be exactly as it is. We can't control the sounds around us. And so fighting with them is like fighting with the waves. Just allow the thoughts, allow the sounds, allow the rhythm of your breathing and feel completely present. Fully in this moment. Relaxing with your body, relaxing with the sounds. We're moving into this more open awareness. And so now just allowing everything that is arising. You might find that sounds float off into the background and notice a sensation in your body. You might notice thoughts as they arise and pass away. Just feeling into your body, sensations, thoughts, sounds. Open your awareness to the full experience of presence in this moment. And allow everything that arises with kindness, even if it's a pain or an annoyance, a discomfort, or a bad thought. Just trying to allow everything to arise and pass away, moment to moment. Knowing that as the thoughts arise, they're not the only thing in this present moment. We can also focus on sounds, sensations, or breath. Loud sounds arise. You can focus on breathing and body and grounding and open your awareness wider. If a sensation in your body is strong, you might focus on it. See if it eases. See if it passes. And just try and accept it without judging it negatively. Just allowing everything that's present in this moment. Holding it gently, holding it kindly, letting things be exactly as they are. Allowing things that might be difficult, thoughts, sensations, and just being with them with kindness and compassion. Relaxing into this moment. Noticing where your attention is. Let's bring our attention back to our breathing. Feel the breath all the way in, all the way out. And I'll share a nice passage I like from Aldous Huxley Island. It's dark because you're trying too hard, said Susila. Dark because you want it to be light. Remember what you used to tell me when I was a girl? Lightly, child, lightly. You've got to learn to do everything lightly. Think lightly. Act lightly. Feel lightly. Yes, feel lightly, even though you're feeling deeply. Just lightly let things happen and lightly cope with them. I was so preposterously serious in those days, such a humorless little prig. Lightly, lightly, it was the best advice ever given to me. Well, now I'm going to say the same thing to you, Lakshmi. Lightly, my darling, lightly, even when it comes to dying. Nothing ponderous or portentous or emphatic. No rhetoric, no tremolos, no self-conscious persona putting on its celebrated imitation of Christ or Goliath or Little Nell. And of course, no theology, no metaphysics. Just the fact of dying and the fact of the clear light. So throw away all of your baggage and go forward. There are quicksands all about you, sucking at your feet, trying to suck you down into fear and self-pity and despair. That's why you must walk so lightly. Lightly, my darling, on tiptoes and no luggage, not even a sponge bag. Completely unencumbered. So as your awareness starts now to come back into the room around you, and you prepare to continue your day, your week, your evening, your morning, I encourage you to take that advice with you this week. Try and hold things lightly. Notice the rising and the passing away, and know that nothing stays forever. The good times, the bad times are all impermanent. Change is definitely going to happen. So try and hold it all lightly. Try and feel into your present moment experience. And try not to be lost in those thoughts that carry us away. Try to notice when that's arising and really touch into your breath, the ground beneath you, the sounds. Use your senses to bring you into the present so that you can ground yourself and be aware that the thoughts in our minds are not real. We're reacting. The thoughts in our minds are just thoughts. Our reactions are aligned to our past experiences. All we can know is the present moment. So hold it lightly and live with presence this week. And I'll see you next time. So 12:30 British time on a Monday. I'll see you then. Have a great week.